Hello everybody, this is X399. Got another brand new indie game out. This is again another one of these old school arcade shooter games. This one's called Generic Space Shooter. Just came out Friday. I bought it last night. The game's only $2.99 regular price in American currency, $2.69 with a 10% discount its first week. So under $3. And you know, if you've watched my channel in the past, you know that I typically like these kind of games, this style of games. I've rated a lot of them pretty high over the past couple of years. So how would Generic Space Shooter fare? We're going to find out right after this. All right, welcome back everybody. So as you look at the title screen here, you can see that I have a high score here. It shows you your local high score. It doesn't have any kind of online high scores. You have options here, and you see you can clear the high score here. You can change the music and the sound effects volume here. They start out at 5, and I've changed them a little bit. In fact, I think I'm going to lower the volume, music volume just a little bit, increase the sound effects volume a little bit more. And then you can select your ship here. And if you've unlocked the ship, it tells you exactly what the perks of that particular ship are. And then this is a lock ship. So if you're looking at a lock ship, it tells you what you have to do to unlock that ship, but it doesn't tell you what perks it are until you unlock it. And you come in here. So you go into the options to select a new ship that you've earned. Now, when you first start, you only have the one ship, and it doesn't have any kind of perks. It's right here. This is your default ship that you start with, no colors on it, no abilities. And as you play and you do these particular tasks, you can unlock up to 30 different ships. As you can see, I have not defeated 6 enemies with follow bullets active at this point, so that ship is not yet unlocked. This one I have unlocked. It doesn't show what I did to unlock it, but it shows you the perks now that I've unlocked it. Wavy bullets spawn more often. This one I will unlock if I collected ammo times 15. And let's just go ahead and do fast bullets spawn more often. Let's just go ahead and select that ship. Now, anytime you look at your options and you see new, that tells you that there's some new ship that you haven't even played yet. So just keep that in mind. So we're going to go ahead and play this game and jump in. So I really like this game because when you start, you kind of see the stars moving along through the background. Looks pretty nice. And to rotate, you just simply move your mouse around. This is pretty much an all mouse controlled game. And then to shoot, you left click, as you might have guessed. And to move, you just simply hold down your right mouse button. So for example, if I wanted to move and shoot, a perk just hit me, I would hold down both mouse buttons. And as you can see, I am shooting and moving. And where I move depends on where I target my cursor here with the mouse. So that's how you do that. You can have a little bit more control by you can kind of dart wherever you want just by putting your cursor where you want and then holding the right mouse button until you move to that position. So as you can see, these guys while I'm talking are kind of adding up, and you got to watch that because they will produce an almost unconquerable horde of, not zombies, but horde of alien spacecraft that are out to get you. So you want to try to control how many of these bad boys there are out there. Now another thing you want to watch is it seems like these guys following you are the ones that you really want to watch out for. Now here I've got some bullets like that, and if you get those frozen bullets, basically what you do is make a big circle of them, and they will go everywhere once they unlock and kill a whole bunch of enemies all over the screen. But like I say, it looks like the guys following you around are the biggest threat, but really it's more these campers that like to camp out on the outside of the screen, because they will sit there, steal a lot of them, and blast at you from afar. And if you're not watching, you don't see those little pink bullets that they shoot at you, you could wind up dead in a hurry. So make sure you watch those campers as well, because I think they're actually more dangerous. This guy like right here, not moving, he's what I call a camper. Now I got these wavy bullets here, and these things are kind of crazy. You never know where they're going to go. You got to power up over here, and you start getting these little spinner things that come at you trying to hit you, and they will target you from the outside of the screen. They can be pretty dangerous. You can shoot them, but it takes multiple shots. But this game is super fun. I didn't expect this game to be quite so much fun when I bought it. I was like, oh, another $3 shooter, I'll give it a try, because I typically like these kind of games. But this might be my favorite space shooter game I've played on Steam yet. And as you know, I've liked quite a few of them, like Dark Matter and the recent game that I actually had a $100 contest for as well. So I'm gonna shoot these campers over here. Little bastards like to shoot at you from afar. See, there's a camper right there. So, and as you can imagine, as you play the game further, you're gonna start getting into more dangerous situations. Another camper. Campers are starting to add up on me too. Little bastard. And as you can see, this is what I'm talking about, like the horde of zombies following you around. If you don't control these guys will get to be a crazy mess pretty soon. Get this power up here. Now to make matters worse, I got these mini boss mother ships coming in at me. At least they're a big target that I can hit easier, but oh man, they blew me up. So when you first start, you die here. You'll start with a shield to kind of protect you from any damage for just a few seconds. You know, that way if something spawns on you or it's real close to you or whatever, you at least have a chance to get out of harm's way before you die. Getting a lot of campers over the left side here. You just start controlling some of these guys. Went right into it there. So I'm not doing too great on this ship here, but I want to go ahead and get a quick review of this game out, just because there's over 30 ships to unlock, and I think this game has a ton of value. I want to go ahead and rate this game. Got a super boss up there, and they got me here while I'm trying to talk. I'm going to go ahead and jump into another game here. Let's go ahead and get whatever new ship we have. Let's look through here and see what new ship we've unlocked. Bullet trail lasts longer and spawns more often. Okay. And as I start a new game, I want to go ahead and give this game my score. So as you know, if you've watched any of my scoring videos before on these indie games, the highest part of my score is value. Do I think you're getting a good value for, you know, what you're paying for? The price that you're paying for, is it, you know, a good value for the kind of game time you're going to get out of the game? Well, me and my son have already spent over 2 hours in this game since I bought it last night. And so I want to play a lot more. I can see us putting a lot of time into this game. And at 2 hours of time, I've already got my cost at, you know, under $1 an hour. So the value here is through the roof on this game, because I think if you're a fan of these kind of games, I think you're going to have many, many hours into this game as time goes on, you know, as the months go on. It may not be a game that you put 40 hours into your first week, but by the time you've had it a year or so, I think you're going to have quite a few hours into the game. So value is through the roof. I'm going to give this game a top of the line score here, 40 out of 40 for my value. That's a no-brainer. So the next criteria is, well, how much fun is the game? Well, as you can see, this game can be a lot of fun, especially when you get into these crazy situations. You never know exactly what's going to happen, and the boss ships seem to be kind of random. You never know what these little bad boys are going to do, you know, how they're going to camp out, or what kind of things this game's going to throw at you. So then you add in, you know, all these different elements like these special bullets and stuff like that, which can throw this up all over the screen. The game's just wild fun. I'm giving this game a 26 out of 30 for fun. I think it's that much fun. And this is kind of a subjective score. I mean, depending on who you ask, for any game, you may have completely different, you know, ideas of, you know, what a fun game is. But for me, I think this game is a very high amount of fun, and that's why I'm giving it a 26. So my next criteria is controls and bugs. Well, how does the game control and how many bugs are there? Well, I'll start off by saying I haven't seen any bugs in the game yet. Of course it's a bug every time I die. I mean, of course it was the game's fault. It's got to be a bug, right? But no, this game is mad fun, and it has great controls, no bugs. The control mechanism by holding right mouse button and left mouse button to shoot, I think is a perfect control mechanism for this game. It just works flawlessly with this kind of a game. So brilliant controls, and they work very responsive. So controls and bugs, 20 out of 20. And my last criteria, the least important criteria of my scoring, is graphics and sound. because they don't, they don't mean as much. And as you can see, this game right here is a perfect example of that. You don't need superb Unreal 4 3D graphics to have a lot of fun. And so for this game here, I'm going to go ahead and say, while it's not a 3D game and the graphics may not look that great at first look, I always grade this based on the type of game that it is. So for example, I'm going to, score a game like this on my graphics differently than I would, a 3D survival game, for example, or whatever. So for the type of game that it is, I think the graphics are really clear, the explosions look good, the explosions sound good, and I love the hypnotic music in the background. I think it works really great, even though it's pretty simple. I'm giving the graphics and sound a high 7, respectable 7 out of 10 for this game. So if you add it all up, value 40 out of 40, fun 26 out of 30, controls and bugs 20 out of 20, and then graphics and sound 7 out of 10, you wind up with a very respectable, very high 93% based on high value, high fun, and high controls and bug scores. So 93% for generic space shooter. This game is anything but generic. This game is a hell of a lot of fun, and if you're a fan of these old school games, or you're a fan of action or arcade games in particular, I'm going to go ahead and recommend this game as a must-buy as well. So, as you can see, a lot of fun here as I fight a boss, and he takes a lot of bullets to actually kill him. And one of the reasons this game is so damn much fun and scored so high. So I've run out of ammo here as well, as you see. I got some more right there with the power-up, thankfully. But, oh man, I was going to get that power-up perk. Got one more life left. So yeah, 93%, and I think by looking at the gameplay here, you can see why this game is a lot of fun, and I think this game is a steal at the $3 asking price. So I think this guy changes colors. I haven't defeated this guy yet, so I think he changes colors as you kind of wear him down with bullets, and he smacked me down right there. So, super fun game. I recommend, must buy if you like these kind of games, you like arcade action kind of games. For under $3, you can't do better on Steam. 93% my score. Thanks for watching, everybody. Be sure you leave down in the comments below. Let me know if this video has convinced you to go buy this game. And if you do go buy this game, be sure you comment as well how much you like the game. You give me your score. Also, if you've enjoyed this video, if this video has helped you out, helped you make a decision either way, please give me a thumbs up. Give me that thumbs up. It just takes a second, and it helps me out more than you know. It also lets me know that you like the content that I'm, recording and editing and uploading for my channel for all you people. So thanks so much for watching. Be sure you comment down below. Be sure you rate my video. And if you're not subscribed yet, subscribing to my channel is a great way to be notified every time I upload one of these videos just like this. Take care, everybody. Have fun with whatever games you like to play. This has been Zaxter99. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.